Three. Okay. Hello everybody, welcome to another Garden Warfare 2 video, and today I'm doing my top 5 list of my least favorite Garden Warfare 2 characters. And just a few disclaimers first. I am limiting it to one character per class, so you're not going to see two characters of a particular type of class. And another disclaimer, these are just my opinions. Like, if there's a character on the list that you particularly like, great. I'm glad that you like a character that I particularly don't have fun playing as, so just remember, this is just my opinion. Alright, now with those disclaimers aside, I'm gonna get into my list. So, my fifth least favorite Garden Warfare 2 character is the Tennis Star. This character used to be ridiculously overpowered when this game first launched. Like his damage was very good even at range. And his speed was incredibly fast. But now, he's just been nerfed, and I think he's just been nerfed just way too much. Like, his speed now, like, sure, it's faster than other All-Stars, but it's barely even noticeable now. And when you have to get so close to an enemy to do any sort of reasonable amount of damage, it's just, what's the point of playing him? He goes a little bit faster than other All-Stars for you have to be so close to your opponents to do damage. Like, what's the point of that? And plus his overheat time is worse than other All-Stars. Like, you really get no point of playing this guy over All-Stars. Unless you want to go 5 mile, like a mile per hour faster than other All-Stars. Then that's really his only advantage. So, he's got really nothing over other All-Stars than a minor speed boost now. His speed nerf that he got, it should be reverted. It'll make him into a decent character again. So, at number 5, it's the Tennis Star. So, for my number 4 least favorite Garden Warfare 2 character, it is the Alien Flower. This character, she's just garbage, to be honest. I think she's just garbage. Like, her rate of fire is so bad. Like, look at it. It takes, like, forever just to do 10 shots. And her direct damage is just awful. Let's see if I can hit this. Like, it does, like, 12 damage. Wow, look, 14 damage for this crappy rate of fire and stuff. Sure, you get a minor area of effect damage, but it's just utterly meaninless. Like, I can see if someone plays, like, Grown Bomb or Suburbanation, well, morely Grown Bomb, Alien Flower might actually be decent, since everyone's gonna be in that one point by the bomb, but for a person who pretty much only plays Turf Takeover, the small area of effect of Alien Flower is just meaningless compared to direct damage of other sunflowers. And even when you're having that area effect damage, like, other sunflowers still are just as good, unless you're hitting 2 people with the minor area of effect damage. Like, she's just not a good character. So, number 4 on the list, it is Alien Flower. And for my third least favorite Garden Warfare 2 character, it is... Now, this was a very hard choice, but it's Party Brains. This was a very tough decision with Breakfast Brains. But I decided to just give Party Brains that little more of being garbage. Like, just to tell you, like, if I didn't limit it to one character per class, Breakfast Brains would be number 4. But don't want it to have too many of the same classes, so so Party Brains. He's just pure trash. Like, his damage is so weak. Okay, that Flag Zombie gives him more, Vase Weed, you know what I mean. Gives him more defense. Like, look at this. This damage is so bad. 5. His first punch is 5. 5 freaking damage. then 17, then, whoa, 40. The default Super Brains does about 40 damage with his second punch. Party Brains takes it to his frickin' third one. And his party time and his laser at close range, it does 4 frickin' damage. You're right up in their face, and it's doing 4 frickin' damage. Like, party characters aren't really amazing, but Party Brains just takes it and goes with. Like, even when he's not in party time, look, 25 damage on a second punch. Even default Super Brains is better than that. His only punch that does meaningful damage is his third one with 60. And sure, you move a bit faster, which is good for a melee character, but it's just not worth the pain you have to go through to get into party time for like 30 seconds. And now that Turbo Twister has been nerfed, like, a good way to get kills and ignore his poor damage has just been nerfed into pretty weak, so Party Brains is just a really weak character, and he's not fun to play as. Like, leveling up in some multiplayer games was just painful. So, number 3 is Party Brains. So, number 2 on the list, it is Roady Z. This character, well, he's not an awful character, it's just that his playstyle is really overshadowed by a different class known as scientists. Like, sure, your only way to get close to someone is with your jackhammer ability, which, what's that? You use it, you gotta close, and you gotta kill. And you, oh, I have the stun grenade. I have the sonic mines. I thought I had the stun grenades. Oh, okay. Okay, I'll just pretend I threw a grenade there. And congratulations, you got a kill. But now what are you gonna do? You got no mobility to get to somewhere. And you do have some range with your big bolt blaster. So you can still be effective at range. I think Roady Z is the only character that his primary weapon can only shoot at close range, but has an ability that gives him some range. So I guess that's unique about him. But with the scientist, I could just warp over to that cactus over there and kill him. But with Roady Z, I only have my jackhammer to use, and when it's off cooldown, have absolutely no way to get close to people. And a class like a Citron, a pea shooter, a Rose could just, like, Rose could just stun you, pea shooters could run away with hyper, Citrons can roll away with their ball or stun you. Like, a lot of classes just have a lot of answers to Roady Z, and he just lacks the mobility that only close range character needs. Like the chemist, he's got warp to get close. Roady Z has a jackhammer, which is way worse than warp. Like, is Roady Z one of the worst characters in the game? No, but he's not that far off. But it's just, his playstyle doesn't really fit his ability set. And sure, he's got 150 health, but so what? You're gonna need that 150 health because they can shoot at you, but you're not gonna be shooting at them. So, number 2 on the list, it's Roady Z. And for my number 1 least favorite character, it is the Armor Chomper. Like, Chompers are easily my least favorite class in the game. Like, they have no range whatsoever. Except with their goop ability. So, really, if anyone's just camping on a roof, or running away from you, and you can't, or mess up, or can't goop them, like, congratulations, Chompers are useless now. And Armor Chomper is just takes the cake, because he's so slow. Like, I legitimately use Sprint Bow on him just to make him a bit faster. But it's not like I use Armor Chomper anyway. Like, he's so slow, it takes him forever to get there. And Popcat legitimately, like, nerfed this guy, like, 2 or 3 times. They nerfed his bite damage, they nerfed his bite rate of fire, and they nerfed his frickin' health. Like, at least, like, before he got nerfed, Armor Chomper, he could be a bit decent. Sure, he's slow, but at least when he got to his targets, he did really good damage, and they just nerfed that. And they nerfed his frickin' health. Like, why nerf his health? His health is what makes him, you know, kind of unique in the Chomper class, because he's just got so much it takes him forever for an opponent to take him down. But now that that's been nerfed, even though it's just slightly, it just makes him a lot weaker. So, there we go, Armor Chomper. He's undoubtedly my least favorite Garden Warfare character to play as. So, that's my least favorite Garden Warfare 2 characters. I hope you guys enjoyed the list, and if you're interested in seeing a particular type of list, I'll be interested in seeing it.